Hey, hello everyone, and welcome back to Saxlingham, my Let's Play series, or Let's Get Farming series. This is episode 27. Hopefully I've got that right this time, and I won't have to put a separate text message up. So we're pretty much where we were when we left off. I think we might have been on July 1st, but we've skipped over to July 2nd. Cows have got plenty of food and stuff, and we're expecting some offspring again soon. Now, a couple of things that I've done just prior to this episode. So I've added a slurry extension. I found this one, which is really nice. It's just a plate in the ground with these wooden boards on it. So that's a silo extension. So now we've got 1100 or 1.1 million litres of slurry available to us. I thought this one was really good because it's just this plate. You don't see anything else. All the other ones are like above ground tanks and all sorts of other stuff. Now, full disclosure, I did adjust the XML on this because it, by default, when I got it off model, but it's only 500,000 litres, so I just doubled it up. So yep, full disclosure there. I've also added in, since we're going to be doing quite a bit of liming, a lime tank here, and filled it up with 60,000 litres of lime. Hence why the our balance is down a bit. So what we're going to do is we're going to use Courseplay to come and refill here. Courseplay and AutoDraft to come and refill as we need it. I've also put food down in the new pasture that we set up, just to keep them going while the meadow grass grows in. One other thing I was going to do today is going to move all the Angus out. If we have any in there, I can't remember if we do or not. We're going to move them into the pasture. So we're going to use the Move Animals mod on this. We're not going to transport them. So let's have a look here what we've got. So yeah, we're going to move these over. Now, because we're using realistic animals, I'm going to have to do this one at a time, unfortunately. It is what it is. So we're going to move them into the pasture with feeding table. So that's that one done. It's annoying that it goes all the way back up there as well, but there you go. Move, confirm. Let's move Sparky. Select, move. Have a name. Yeah. Shame there's not a filter in here. There you go. It is what it is. Oh. Move him. And that one. I think that's it. Oh, no, we've got one here. Oh, still got some here. Keep popping up out of nowhere. So of course the idea with the Angus ones is to breed them for beef stock. So we're not expecting any milk off them. So it makes sense that we can put those in the pasture, whereas the other ones need to stay where they are for milk. Right, cool. So we got those done. Those are all in there. So look here. Yeah, go there. So if we go over here now, we should see them here. There we go. All happy. So that's that job done. So look here, make sure we've got all monitors on these and everything. So we've got 15 in here. And we've got all the food and water usage and everything. That's good. All right, cool. Good. So, a couple of other interesting mods that I've picked up. Now, first mod is from NX Modding. Now, he's the guy that does the animal feed calculator as well in the for the animal food usage. I'll just get back up here a little bit. So if we go and look in here, so he's the guy that does this particular mod here, the one that I'm using anyway. I think there's another one on Mod Hub, but this is, I'm using NX Modding here, so that's the one. It's the same guy that does the next one I'm going to show you. So it's called NX Productions. Now I do have a separate video for this on my channel already, but basically what it does, by doing Right Shift P, we can have a look at the productions that we have in place. Now I've only got one on here because I don't do a lot of productions normally. So we've got the dairy production, so we can see what the inputs are. So we've got looks like buffalo milk there, regular milk, goats, and we've got sugar as an input into this particular production. We can see the outputs. We've got nothing here at the moment because we've not actually transported anything in there. I did just notice there's a couple of overlaps here, so I'm going to screenshot these and send them over to him to look at. It looks like it's because it's onto 3 lines, it's wrapping around again. So and you'll see the same in the recipes actually. So if we look at the recipes, you can see there. But I'll send it off to him and hopefully can fix that fairly quick. So again, you can see here that the recipes here, they're all inactive at the moment. We can also see how much it's going to cost us. So currently it's costing us $11 a month in profit, since we haven't got anything running in there. Now what happens as well is it's also set to automatically start once it receives something, otherwise it's inactive, and you can make those changes in the settings section. So if you go in settings, scroll down to NX Productions, auto manage productions enabled. It comes default disabled, and also you can hide inactive productions. I just changed this. I did have it enabled, but I changed it so we could see it. But if you don't have anything active, it'll hide it in there. So if you do have a lot of productions, it may be good to use that. Again, in my case, it doesn't really matter since I don't do much productions. But yeah, I suggest if you do a lot of productions and stuff, and even if you just want to quickly go in and see what's what, it's a lot easier than having to go into here and look at each of these and then, oh, I want to go down to the next one. What's that one? Etc. etc. So it's easier because everything's all on one page. So yeah, definitely a good mod to go and get. I will put the link in the description. Now the other one is Advanced Farm Manager, and this is shift and / and this basically allows you to manage your equipment on the farm. Basically your equipment, your plows and attachments, etc., your placeables, and also your fields. So on your vehicles, here's the vehicles we've got. We can park them as necessary, i.e. when you tap through you won't go into them, so such as the pressure washer here is parked. So if we can park the New Holland if we want, so we'll never tab into that if we're not using it. Other good thing is you can rename these as well, which is interesting. So That's a nice feature if you want to do that. It tells you where they're located. So they're on F083. So you can see here it's 83. You can see who owns it, how much is in it, what's the damage, age, etc., etc. You can repair it directly from here. So I'm going to do a repair on this because it needs it. We can clean it. We can refuel it if we want. $29. So potentially you wouldn't need a diesel tank on site. You can sell it from here, etc. You can even enter it. So that's really good. That's really useful. Same here for tools. Same type of stuff. We can repair tools and stuff in here, which is really good. There's a list of all the placeables that we've got. Not sure how useful this is per se, but they're all there and it tells you exactly where they are as well. We have the fields that we own. It would be nice if you could just filter out your own in here. You know, a little option here to just, you know, show own fields and stuff. But it shows you what's in the crops and stuff like that. Size of the field, what the sale value is, who owns it. So you can see all the other fields in here. So that's really good. Okay, so I can't remember if I also spoke about red tape mod update in the last one or not, but if we go into, should have gone the other way. If we go into the red tape mod, there's a crop rotation setting now. So let's toggle watch that. And there's now a rotation tab as well, so it shows you what your most recent crop was that's in that field, or is in that field, and what your next one should be. Well, it doesn't tell you what your next one should be. It allows you to change these around and basically rotate them through, so you can put something else in here and you'll get a bonus for doing that. Now, the way it reads here is that you can just change it. So if I just swap these two around, that would fit the compliancy for those two. This one I would have to do something else with. But we've also got fields here that we purchased, or sorry, leased, that we haven't got anything in now. So I need to rotate these out from oats. So I'll put oats in these, and canola in this one, and whatever. One of these is going to be grass. I can't remember which one it was now. So that one's going to be grass. I'm not sure how rotation works with a grass field necessarily at the moment, so I might drop us a question about that, whether rotation is affected by grass or whether you can just leave it as it is. But we'll see. So yeah, that's a good one. Tax notes. So we got losses. So we got a loss of 12,526. Which is okay because means we're not paying tax basically. And now again, our expenses this month are 419,364. So the income we're making is more than is less than what we're actually paying out. So it's okay. July. There's still no tractor demo. Natural grazing. Now we can enable this now because we've got the pasture fields, I think. So I'm going to enable this and see what happens. And it was both the cows husbandries have a meadow in them, but obviously the milking one has TMR as well, and currently the pasture has TMR as well. But once that runs out, I'm hoping this will help. So we'll see what happens. We'll select this and see what we get on this and how see if it works for us. It may not. Who knows? So we'll see. Okay. I think we're all caught up on everything now. How much milk do we have? Can't remember. It's not a lot. Yeah, only 784. And we sold all the newborns as well, didn't we? So I think we're expecting a couple more newborns July 3rd, I think, and maybe next month as well. So we'll get to sell those. So also in the last episode, I was talking about using these to cut open the bales and put it down as loose so that we could use one of these. But actually these don't work that way. They work from a bale. So we're going to keep them as bales for now. I did find a cut bale open mod, but obviously don't need that now. So we'll still look at purchasing that. I can't remember whether I put out a request for that or not. But anyway, there we go. So yeah, I think we need to get with some liming, and also I was going to mow the grass field over here. Mow this grass field because we need to make some hay. This one we're going to plant with grass, so we want to get that one done. We basically need to lime all these other fields. So if we go over to precision farming, just want to look at the help section here and just go through something. So environmental score is what we're looking at. So if you haven't looked at this before, these are the scoring aspects you need to pay attention to. So nitrogen, score will change depending on the fertilization. The maximum score 30 will only be reached if you use the manure sensor for organic fertilization and the crop sensor for mineral fertilization application. Now, I've added the Icera Pro sensors to the T7 to help with this. Over fertilization will decrease the score because the excessive nitrogen will be washed out, blah, 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 blah. pH value. Keep your pH values in the right range to gain the full 15 points. Maintain monocule is a prerequisite for sustainable farming. Only with that will you reach full yield. pH score gets updated after the harvest. Weed control, 30 is reached while using spot spray technology. We don't have that at the moment, but we'll potentially need to add that to the spray that we have. It's interesting that a mechanical one doesn't give you anything here as far as I know. Oh, here he is. Yeah, you can also collect points from mechanical weed control, but you only get 20 for that, which is odd. I would have thought it'd been higher to use mechanical rather than spraying herbicide, but I don't know. There you go. I guess it explains a little bit around there, at least soil degradation, etc. 15 points are collected when you spray the whole field, which leads to the full yield, but without herbicide reduction. If you don't control your weeds at all, you only get 10. Soil sampling, we've done that, so we should get the full 15 for that. Tillage, we're going to direct drill in, so we're not going to do separate cultivating. We're definitely not going to be ploughing. So hopefully, just by direct drilling, we should gain all those points as well. So let's have a look at spot spray technology on this and see what the cost is. I might not be able to do it just yet. Just checking I didn't install it, did I? No, I don't think I did. So let's have a look here. Customize. So that's going to cost us what, 54,000? Yeah, that's a lot, isn't it? Wonder 27 meters. This is worth what? It's only worth 2,400. That's a bit rubbish. It's got a lot of hours on it, wasn't it? Because we got it used. So I wonder how much it costs to buy a new one with that technology on it and then put it on by a purchase. Let's have a look here. This one goes up to 28 meters. The JD one. See and spray pulse width. It's 100,000. Maybe do 28 meters, 116. We hire purchase that. Do it over 10 years. 10% down. Yeah, it's only 124 a month. Maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll do that when we need it. We don't need it just at the moment. But yeah, I think we might do that. We'll sell that one. We'll sell this one. And we'll look at replacing it with something bigger, something newer. It's got a bit of damage. I suppose we could repaint it. We may get some more money for it and fix the damage on it. But yeah, we'll worry about that at the time. So we're going to need the spreader anyway. Pretty sure this is direct drill as well. Let me just double check that. Doesn't say there, does it? Yeah, direct seed. Okay, cool. Right, so what we need to do is get on liming these fields. But first of all, bring up auto drive. Let's have a look here because we need to adjust this. So I think this might work as it is. It's going this way, so let's put a point in here. So what I'm going to do is, notice I've drove past here. You need to go past because you need to take account of the trigger and for the trailer as well, or in this case the fertilizer spreader. So I'm going to pull this back just a little bit because that is a little bit too far, but it should be okay anyway because it should still trigger. And then we're going to do create edit target. So we're going to change this to, we're going to name this lime silo. Okay, so now we can use that going forward. So what we do need to do is pull that down from up here down to here. So it's at the dairy farm. That should be okay. So we'll set that up once we get to the field that we're working on. So let's go and turn that off. Let's just back up. Just go. We've been faffing about for 24 minutes. So we'll fill this up. Actually, let's go back and just test this out. Let's go from there. So let's change this to fill. Doing that, just one. Lime silo fill. Right, we'll see if this works. So you see it's picked up this going there. Hopefully there's no collision on this thing. Which I guess oh no, it's filling up. Yeah, so there we go. Alright, we're done. And then it closes down. It just pulls forward to the actual point that we said. So, right, good, that's that done. So, so look here, see which one we're going to do first. Oops, pH. So we may as well do this field first. Actually, that's most of these are good, I think. That one's okay. .625. What's this one? 6125. Six. Okay, let's go and do these two over here first. So this is going to be our new big grass field that's here. Okay, so let's set up our course play for this as well. So as from the last one, go into fieldwork, click on the little location icon. Make sure in the right field, field 16. 18 meter spread. Just do one headland, that's fine. Everything else should be okay. Let's create a new folder called liming. So we're good to go there. Let's generate the course, see what it looks like. Okay, given the boundaries here, maybe we'll do 2 headlands actually. Yeah, that should be better. That gives us a bit of turning around space there if needed. Yeah, that should be okay. Alright, so let's go and save that. So this will be F-16. You can name these whatever you want, obviously. It's just the way I like to do my naming. Okay, so here's our first point. We're good to go there. We want to change this to be the tractor weight. Well, actually, no, we don't. I think we can leave it like this, actually. I can't remember, to be honest. We'll try. We'll see. We'll leave it like this. It might need to be the tractor weight for this field, but we'll see. And then what we do is we just hook it to course plate with that little click there, and then change this to first waypoint, which is where we're at now. And let's go. Let's see how this works. Okay, let's check how this looks in here now. Let's check these. pH is perfect. Look at that, it's bang on what it should be. That's awesome. Notice we missed a little bit there. Could have probably messed about with the corners a little bit to get that a bit better. So okay, all right, we'll get this going. I've got a lot of fields to do here, so I'll maybe time lapse some of them, not all of them together. See how we go. We'll see if this works. If it doesn't, I might need to adjust it. So you may see that in the time lapse if I'm adjusting it. But yeah, let's see how things go.
Water crashing at my feet. I saw a blue horizon turning gray. I was wandering looking for a key. Echoes of your love surrounding me. Listen, I've searched high and low, almost gave up, let it go. I should have been standing here alone, but here we are. This moment together like heaven. I'm in awe when I'm with you. I've chosen. You're the one I've waited for, and forever I will promise my heart to you. Ooh. Yeah. Beauty shining in your eyes, all eternity there in your smile. Yeah. And these pearly gates they can't deny all the majesty you have inside. Oh, I thought I would never find you. This moment together like heaven. I'm in awe when I'm with you. I've chosen. You're the one I've waited for, and forever I will promise my heart to you, to you, yeah. And with each step we will climb every mountain high. In the shadows we will find all the joy that's deep inside. On every road, every time I'll be by your side. Not a question how I feel. Can't believe that this is real. This moment together like heaven. I'm in awe when I'm with you. I've chosen. You're the one I've waited for, and forever I will promise my heart to you. This moment together like heaven. I'm in awe when I'm with you. I've chosen. listen, I've searched high and low, almost gave up, let it go. I should have been standing here alone, but here we are.
Alrighty, and we're all done. So that's all our fields done, with the exception of this grass field. Not done that one yet because we need to cut it first. But that's all those done. Lime wise, I had to refill the silo. So let's see what we've actually spent in lime to do all those. So should be down here somewhere. I thought it was a lime section. Maybe not. So July. That. Might be. No, it can't be that. That's not enough. No, don't know why it's not showing up. So I'll look in here. So for this field, the costs should show us in here. Lime. So 5,500 for that. 3,200 for that. So I think we've spent about 28,000 in lime, because I think it's, well, actually it's probably not that much, because, well, I had to buy the lime to fill the silo, so yeah, I probably spent about 28,000. I think it's 14,000 to fill the silo. In the first place, but we've not actually used it all, so we've got what, 36% left in here. I'm not sure what's left in the silo, to be honest. It's okay. So I'm going to head back now. I'm going to basically mow Ted and row and bale the hay for the grass field. So we need to get that done in this session. It's this field here. Oops. Too fast there. So we're going to pop this away. And then we'll get on with that. Just run into the shed. I was looking at the sprayers as well. I don't think we're going to get that. I think it was a JD one, John Deere one or something. I'm probably going to get the Amazon one because that JD one has a smaller tank with it. The Amazon has a bigger tank and it's also a bigger width. It goes up to 40 meters, so we'll look at that one. Going to need to set all the tram lines up and everything as well. So I just want to check here. So okay, we can plant canola in August, so that's good. Oats, we can plant in September, so that's okay. So those fields are basically prepped now. I need to put grass in the grass field, but that's about it. So let's go pick up the mowers. I'm going to use course play on that grass field as well and see if that does any better than what the Giants one does, because it tends to get around that telephone pole. So let's see if this does any better with course play. I'm not going to time lapse the grass out, I'm just going to basically jump cut through. I don't know, we'll see. So, yeah, so I'm going to do this with course play. I was thinking about doing follow me as well to do the TED in behind, but I just want to see how course play does on this first before I sort of follow it through. See what happens. Make sure it gets around properly. Okay, we can do a follow me with the doing a TED in and the rowing straight behind it potentially, so that might work. So let's bring this up. Field 33, let's generate a course. Yes, it's going around that, looks like it's going around that okay, so that's alright. So look here. So we've got Island Bypass, Island Headlands 1. I'm going to do 2, because I think that's a better option than 1. So let's regenerate this. I thought I was going to put 2 around it, but it's not. We'll leave it as it is and see how it goes. Right, so let's create a new folder called mowing. This is field 33. Okay, first waypoint. Should be good. Right, let's see how he goes with this. I'll jump back in maybe at the end of this. We'll just take a look at how he did. So it's going to take him 30 minutes to do this. Alright, cool. Alright, we'll be back shortly. Alrighty, so we're done. Worked quite well. It went around there exactly as it should do, so that's a good one. So let's go and drop these off and we'll get set up for tedding and rowing. Let's put some diesel in this as well, and maybe do a quick repair on it as well. Right, I'll get everything set up and then I'll be back. Okay, and we're back. So, as you can see, I've got the class with the tedder, and I've got the T7 with the windrow. Now, the tedder is 8.2 meters, the windrow is 8.4 meters. So I'm hoping this is going to be okay. So we'll see what happens here. So we've got these ready to go. Initiate a follow me. this going. So it's working. And then it's going to follow me. I've done this for a while. Right control F. Control F. Come on. I wonder if that was right, because this was still active for course play. That might have been it. That might be why Follow Me wasn't working. That could have been fun. Right, let's try this again. This. Oh no, I need to record it first. Okay, Control F. I'm a little bit worried that the baler might be just slightly offset from this, with this being 8.4. But we'll see. We shall see how it goes. So, we need to do the course from this. So, two headlands. Actually, let's set this at 8.4 so they're both the same. I know it's not right, but it'll work. Let's see what happens with this. It should center things a little bit better from a course generation perspective anyway. Same again there, so that's good. So let's create this as a heading row, and save this F33, and then we should be able to use that course for the baler in theory. So first waypoint. Don't need auto drive anymore. Distance 25, that should work. Alright, let's see what happens. Oh, I heard him start, so. Yep, he's going. Right, I'll let these two get on with it, and then I'll come back when it's done, and we'll see if we can bale this stuff without any issues. So it's going to take, what, 42 minutes? Alrighty, so we're all done there. I did quickly run around the headlands again with the rope just to tidy up because it had messed them all up. I think next time I do this for hay, we'll do the tedding and the mowing at the same time, and then come in and do the windrowing separately and start in the centre and then work our way outwards for that. So we'll get these back, and then bring up the baler. Follow me again. No, it's weird. Got a mind of its own, this thing. Right. I'll take these back and I'll be back in the field shortly. Okay, so we're here. So this is 25 back. We want to do a side offset. Can't remember what these are now. What did we set it as last time we did this? I think it was 2.5, wasn't it? Let's do 3 anyway. Actually, is this trailer an auto load? I'm not seeing any auto load options. I thought it was. I'll have to say, you might have to go back and get the red one. So, fold. Want to load up the course for here. So this one, so clear, load. Let's just take a quick look at it. Okay, looks like we might be okay. Set the bale counter. So 40, that's okay. What's the reset counter? Don't see it. I'll have to turn it on. No, I'm not seeing a reset bale counter. Must be too many menus here. Alright, got 29 in there, so we'll see how it goes. Alright, let's see how we do. Offset looks okay. Oh, so it's not way too much, isn't it? Control D. 2.5. Yeah, I think that's right. Let's see if it picks this up. Might have to. There's a mod out that does pagination for the menus if there's too many. I might have to put that on here. Yeah, it's not the auto load, has it? Right. Never mind. I'll take this back. All right. I'll leave that running and I'll come back when I've got the other trailer. Okay, we're back. So that's a little annoying. I figured out what was wrong with it. It wasn't the trailer. Autoload was actually turned off. Now, I turned this off in another game about a week or so ago for something else I was doing. I turned autoload off. I didn't realise it was global across all saves. I thought it was per game save, so there you go. That's something new. I didn't know that. Well, there you go. Now I do. So we'll just follow this around and see if it works. I've already picked up, I can't remember how many I've picked up actually. To pick up some. So I picked up 14 already and just dropped those off. Those were the 14 that had dropped while I was faffing about getting the trailer sorted. So I just want to see if this is right with the offset, and then I'll let this get on with it and come back afterwards. It's one that you see that it does pick them up and stuff. So we've got the offset is 2.5 to the left. We're at a distance of 25 at the moment, feet. Should be coming out any second now, hopefully. There we go. So that should pick up nicely now. Poof, there we go. Cool. So I'll get this field finished off and I'll come back then. Okay, and we're done. This is the last bale out, and it just fits. Well, I could have got another level on there, I guess, but I think we should be good. Alright, it's going to pick that up. Right, let's fold this up, get back. Let's see how many bales are picked up off there. And that's wasn't too bad. Doing the tedding and rowing together, I has left a bit of grass on the floor or the ground, just due to the width issues, I think. So yeah, definitely do it slightly differently next time. Just pull down here and then go back and take over the class there. Oh, he's got stuck. Awesome. That's okay. Not a problem. Right. So yeah, it's left a little bit on the ground, but it's not a lot. Definitely do it differently next time though. So let's go and put these in and see how many bales we got off this. Yeah, quite a productive episode. We've got all the fields limed, we've got this mowed, baled and everything, so that's good. Got the animals moved, which is also good. Okay, let's see what we've got in here. So we've got 44 bales off that. That's not too bad. That's not too shabby, actually. Good, good, good. Right, let's just get this parked up if we can. Actually, what field was that again? I wonder if you can see what the yield was compared to last time. So I think we'd mowed this field before, so it's 33. Where is the yield tracker? Field 33. Grass. So we're in year 3 now, so we've got 197 off it so far. Does that sound right? Of 2 harvests? Okay. We're in year 3? Okay, I didn't realise we were in year 3. I need to change my titles. I'll be doing them as year 2, I think. Anyway. So... that doesn't seem right. I wonder if it's... is that counting from August? I'm doing the years from August. It must be. It's not doing a calendar year, is it? I don't think. This needs filling up. But yeah, I mean, It's July. So we'll have to see if this ticks over in the next one to year 4 in August. Well, September, I should say, probably. Let's go put this away. But that's not bad year-wise anyway. Also considering that we didn't do anything with that grass for the first 6 months of the year anyway. Because we got that bonus. We did that, so don't cut anything until July. So that's good. So pop this over here. It's interesting as well. So before we started doing the grass, the tractor was white from the lime, and now it's green. I was expecting to see a bit of both on there, but anyway. I don't know why I put it in there. That's not its spot. That's not its right spot. Oh well, whatever. Let's go down here and get this trailer. Okay, I'll just finish putting everything away. Sorry about the quick jump now. I've been doing this video in different days, different pieces. So a couple of updates. While I was doing this, I actually reached out to Oz and NX Modding about a couple of the issues that I'd mentioned earlier in this video. So in the red tape mod, I was talking about the rotation here and the grass. So grass is excluded from the policy, so this doesn't affect, so you don't need to change any grass fields, so that's that. And also in the productions one by NX Modding, it was kind enough to provide me with a hotfix for all the outputs where it was only showing 2 lines and one was ghosted over the other. So I've got a hotfix in place for this now, currently. I'm recording this particular portion on January 12th. Now, that fix is supposed to be in another version coming out soon, but this particular video probably isn't coming out until January 23rd. So the fix may already be out. I don't know, it depends how quickly he wants to put that out there, but that's just an FYI anyway. If it's not out, it will be out soon, along with potentially some other features in there, but I can't say any more than that. All right, so thanks for watching. I do appreciate it. If you do like my videos, please think about liking and subscribing. All helps to grow the channel. And as always, stay safe out there. Bye for now.
Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe if you like my content.